Alright, Shalom, all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters that's out there. Unto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. Just a quick show through the spirit of Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi. Just a couple of scriptures in my head. I got the topic, but I don't know how I want to bring it out. You know how the spirit works. I'm just going to go by the spirit. Because I had a strange dream. It was kind of, I would say prophetic, but it wasn't. So, but this particular dream, I was looking at, not me, I was looking at somebody. Maybe it was an Israelite, I don't know. But like under that person, like a whole bunch of different names, like different titles, so to speak, that was coming about. And then pretty much in that dream, it was like, the scripture came in my head, the wise men of Teman, right? Now, when you read the scriptures about the wise men of Teman, Teman is what would the world call the Germans, okay? The Germans, which were known for their wisdom, all right. Now, if you look at World War I, the reason why World War I even happened was because Germany was more advanced than the rest of their European allies, so to speak. All right, I was watching the documentary, was breaking it down, how pretty much the other allies were kind of jealous of Germany, and they took Germany down because it was so advanced. That was one of the reasons. Slovakia. I'm not gonna say that's the main reason. And World War II happened. Germany also made a kind of a comeback, even though it was financed by the elites, but they were known for their intelligence, so to speak. So they had a great amount of knowledge how to restore everything, even with this guy Adolf Hitler being the cult of personality that he was, and the whole science project that was just that. But you fast forward that after that, Germany always has like a comeback. But after World War II, the American allies and not the American, the other nations made they took the German scientists and split them because they was known for their rockets and so forth. But also Germany was known for all their it was basically Slovakia for I need to get it out. Their science projects, not only rockets and so forth, but also what they did to the human anatomy, things of that nature. MK Ultra, that came from Germany. The whole concept of psychedelic, the fluoride, that came from Germany, because that's what Hitler was using on the Germans. So all these things that these people were using, the science that they was using was advanced, other than their other European counterparts. So I say that to say this, because I perceive in that dream that I had, basically with Esau's scientific advancement is nothing, which we know through the spirit of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, because true science is truth, is knowledge. All right, that's what science means. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. 1 Timothy 6, I believe it's 16. Slakia. Right. First Corinthians 6 and 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babbling, opposition of science falsely so called. And that's the world today. The science that the world declares is false, because science, all it means is science, knowledge of significance in general, intelligence. understanding. All right? That's all it is. They use mathematical equations with certain things, try to prove certain things. That's proof. It's just knowledge. It's knowledge of certain different jobs. You have psychology, you have agriculture. You have all these different you got science in that this man established in the microbes, bacteria, viral, so forth. These are all knowledge that they're supposed to know, but they use it in the wrong manner. All right. It says, verse D. It says D. Moral wisdom, which as is seen in right living, it's supposed to be a moral thing, but it's not being moral because they're using it in a false way. Ecclesiasticus of Sirach 19:22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of the sinner is prudence. So the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, because there's nothing that wisdom means in the Hebrew kam, which means to make a good choice. It's roughly paraphrasing. All right. But when you make a wrong choice, which is wickedness, that's not wisdom. Okay? There is a wickedness in the same an abomination and there is a fool wanting in wisdom. He that hath small understanding and feareth the Most High is better than one that have much wisdom and transgress the law of the Most High, which is a cut. Because these people don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahawashi, because they're not of the Lord. All right? So the things that comes from Esau and his signs, trust in his signs, is knowledge in the wicked in the left hand side, which is not knowledge. All right? Which leads people to destruction. Okay? It said there is an acquisition, subtlety, and the same is unjust. There is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear, and there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. And that's Esau. All right, with his knowledge, is full of deceit. So I know at first I was unsure what I was saying, but I'm just trying to figure out what the dream was all about. So when I saw, maybe it was a Jake, whatever, he was probably had all these accolades of the world. I think that's a spirit. He had all these accolades of the world, titles, great titles, but the world was considered to be great. And he had a shameful look in his face. All right? Because they followed after the wise men of Team, and they follow after the wisdom of this world. And the wisdom of this world is not wisdom. Because when all hell breaks loose, guess what? No matter what the hell you said or you think you know, ain't gonna matter if you can't understand true wisdom. And that true wisdom was what? Fearing Yahawashi. Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So wisdom, going back to the word wisdom, is come. Skill in wars, wisdom in administration, shrewdness, wisdom, prudence, and religion affair, wisdom, ethnic and religious. But it just means basically a good choice, a skillful wisdom of being wise, and a good choice. And the wise choice would have been fearing. It says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And then we always break it down the word stability. It means I'm on one. All right. Firmness, fidelity, steadfastness, steadiness. So, and then here break it down. It says, literally firmness, figuratively security, moral fidelity, faithfully, faithfulness. All right. So the stability is going to be our faith in what? In the words of the Lord, not the words of men. We don't trust in this man. We don't trust in this world's what considered to be wise in this world, because it's not going to get you nowhere. All right. It's not going to get you nowhere. And the wisdom that came from these devils it was just for them to be set up. The Lord created the smith for the destruction, man. For in Isaiah 54 and I believe it's 16. All right. The Lord created a smith that blow up the coal and the fire, and that smith was the scientist. All right. To bring an instrument for their destruction. The blessings of Esau was what? The sword. Okay? That was his blessing. That's why Yahawashi talked to Peter and said, put down thy sword. He that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword. Okay? So our wisdom and our stability is the knowledge of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Alright? And that's why like I said, in that dream that I had, and it said the wise men of Teman, and I seen a Jake just standing there like his head was down, all these great accolades, and he was shameful. Because all that shit has gotten him nowhere. It said the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So it's the fear of the Lord is the true wisdom, this true knowledge, this true being of living. Okay? Which is going to lead me to this, and I'm going to end it off on this. 1 Corinthians, I believe it's, start at 16. No. 1 Corinthians 1 and 18. For the preaching of the gospel is to them, 17. For Yahawashi, for Yahawashi sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Yahawashi should be made of none effect. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved it is the power of the Most High. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring nothing to the understanding of the prudent. And that's the people of this world. Okay? With all these accolades, with all these PhDs, doctors, and so forth, where is that going to get you if you're not part of Esau's fourth revolution? Okay? Where he's trying to bring in cyber tech, or bring in more technology into the fold, where he's going to erase all other jobs. Okay? You're going to bring in androids and so forth. That's a wicked hand side of things. Okay, let's say if you're one of those people that made it, well, what wisdom are you going to have when destruction cometh from the Heavenly Father? Okay? You're not going to get nowhere, man. The Lord is going to make the wisdom of this world foolish, man. It says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring nothing to the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not the Most High made foolish of the wisdom of this world? And the Lord's about to prove that everything that this man is saying or doing is foolishness, man. It all comes back to the same ordeal. You have a maker. He set laws. Hey, even in the scientific world, I gotta hurry this up. In the scientific world, they'll say it's law of physics. They'll say it's law in the quantum. There's law in everything else, but there's no law in life itself. The law that the Lord put down, there is law, but they break the law. So the Lord Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is going to make foolishness of the wisdom of this world by the destruction of the things, of everything. All the elements that was created from this world is going to be destroyed. For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not Most High, but it pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. So our job may be seen foolishness to the world, but we had the best, smartest job you could ever have, period. So with that being said, I hope you brothers edified. Salakia, if I was kind of rambling, I was trying to get it out my system, how the dream came about, but I don't got that much time because YouTube is taking down brothers' videos now. All right. So the Lord's make foolishness of this world, man. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation Israel. Shalom.